One, two, three. We are here with Pisces. It is 1:23 in the morning, by the way. Hello again, or for the first time. Thank you for joining. We have Pisces. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Happy Black History Month. Also, something I didn't really address in any of my other videos is this outfit. I like it. I think it's super cute, really funky, but it's kind of like if Harley Quinn had a baby and she didn't know who the daddy was, but it's either the Joker or the Riddler. Tell me I'm wrong. Anyways, what's going on with Pisces? I feel like I should honor those. What is going on with Pisces? I'm hearing Wizard of Oz, but like the actual song, like because of the wonderful things he does, because the wonderful Wizard of Oz or whatever. Don't know why that's come up. Also, my ring is stabby. First time I noticed it all night. But look what it is. That's right, Pisces. Time to turn up, or tune in, if you will. And know what I mean? Talking about being vegetarian, obviously. Three cards. I like it. I like it. Well, I don't actually like that, but I like this. Okay. It's a balance. What's going on with Pisces this week, month, whatever the fuck? Okay. Whoa. Okay, now I will be done. One more shuffle to see the bottom of the deck. Princess of Swords, I guess. I kind of want to just see. Nine of Discs, gain. I don't know why. I felt like I wasn't ready. Princess of Swords energy is there, but to break things up a bit, we'll go Nine of Discs and we'll say gain. You will get a lot out of this, whatever it is that you're dealing with or going through right now. It seems like some of this might be new or a surprise to you. Kind of have a hefty face down. So yeah, I feel like there's stuff that maybe you just found out about or haven't quite found out about yet. And then, okay, yeah, that's cool. Anyway, wait. Let's see what's going on financially, economically. Okay, we got Belphegor and Adramelic. Okay, so we'll see what they're about. I know he's peacocking. I remember he's about not letting the clothes fool ya. Pisces. Okay. And then what other channeled messages, special things for Pisces as we approach Pisces season? Okay, so we've got Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes, and a few face down cards, so those will be a nice little surprise for us when we get there. Okay. Whew, I've just been working at me on my posture. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups, Sage Shitty, so you really got it all, at least in here anyways, and honestly I think it's a great place to be. Having the mindset of being wealthy or feeling like just rich in spirit, I feel like I should say. You really got it all and a bag of chips, okay? Like, Pisces, you're in a good place. Let's just put it that way. We have the Ace of Discs here. It seems like you really got something going on. You either have your job on lockdown, you are at least paying the bills, stable conditions, okay? It's secured. It's in the bag. We also have the Seven of Cups, which is the botch, okay? So it's a little excessiveness. It's almost like you were doing so good and then all of a sudden you're doing too much. So it's just like, chill out. You're either too into this right now maybe working too much, or being grateful to the point that you're complacent. Maybe you get a little lax on it. Something you're doing it too excessively. It could even be like substance or something. You know, sometimes with cups, I think of drinking. You might be straight up drinking too much or something like that. Okay, whatever it is, you're doing something in excess, but you're in a good place. So issues, yeah, whatever. Everybody's got them. You're in a good place. But to start, we have the Two of Swords. And then in this next row, we have the Eight of Wands. And then at the bottom, we have the Five of Discs. So this is peace, swiftness, and worry. That's face up. All right. And then there's a shit ton of face down cards. So you're seeing like, I'm at peace with my life. You know, I might be, oh God, fucking this up. Okay. And doing too much, but at least I'm happy doing it, and like it doesn't affect anyone but me, or whatever the case may be. You're at peace with things. Eight of Wands being swiftness is kind of like, okay, making a rash decision, making a quick choice based on how you're feeling in the moment. I don't know why I got my hand behind my back. I almost feel like you crossed somebody and you shouldn't have. Just like going in all sorts of different directions, okay? But then we have the Five of Discs, worry. So it's kind of like you're not moving in the right direction, as you could go in any direction and you just happen to go in the wrong direction, okay? So let's talk about this Two of Swords piece. You're at peace. I mean, you're very blissful right now. Nothing wrong with that. This is good. Remember? Well, what's really going down? Underneath it, Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're working really hard at maintaining this life or peacefulness. Okay, I almost think the peace comes with, yeah, I have this, but I also have this, and take me for what I am. I was just listening to Rent today. Who I was meant to be, and if you give a damn, take me, baby, leave me. Trying to sing Idina Menzel at a low level. Come on. Queen of Swords. So kind of working in overtime. Could be dealing with an air sign. It's also Aquarius season, but you have triple swords right here. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're either working really, really hard, or someone else is coming to try to make your work harder. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. It'll pay off regardless. If somebody comes in and they interrupt you, it's like even maybe an intervention. I don't know why I just got that, where they might be intervening. It's for the best. It's going to work out in your favor. Okay. So just because you're content with this excessive spending, drinking, indulging, lounging, whatever it is that you're doing too much of, this person or you might pick up and do it yourself, but someone else, especially an air sign, maybe even woman, maybe whatever, I'm thinking like maybe a mother or something, but it's going to pay off, and it's going to be in your benefit, and it's the right thing to do, okay, for them or you. So just kind of depends on your situation. My nose is itching. Some of you might be not paying attention. It's weird. It's weird. It's been a different spot in every reading. It's so bizarre. I was like scratching my legs in the Aquarius video, which is Capricorn. The nose, I guess, would be part of the head, which would be Aries. I was thinking a little more along the lines of something else, but it could be an indication of an Aries. Okay? Even though wands aren't here, it's just like, again, wherever. Okay, but anyways, swiftness, Eight of Wands, so reacting emotionally, making quick decisions. What about it? Five of Wands, strife, doesn't really help. Again, you have the Five of Discs down here. You don't have much to look forward to in that regard. It just, you didn't really get your feelings out, but you also didn't make anything better. So it was kind of like, not necessarily a waste of time, but a little bit like, yeah, maybe it was a little bit of a waste of time. Five of Swords, defeat. You really kind of gave up on a situation. You reacted in the moment. You made a rash decision, and it's not even that you regret it or that you have suffered from it. It's simply that maybe you've walked away or given up on it. Double fives. Eight of Discs, prudence. If that's who you are and you need to honor and respect yourself first, then so be it. Okay, if that's what needed to happen, then that's what needed to happen. And I'm seeing double eights where you reacted emotionally and it maybe, again, didn't backfire or move you forward. But seeing these eights together means that you really did what you felt you needed to do. And in a sense, that's who you are. And you don't, it's not even that you regret it. Even if you, it's maybe not related to this. You know what I'm saying? It's like a different situation where, yeah, shit, it is what it is. That's what you do. Three of Wands, virtue. These are basically sister cards in my deck anyway. Okay, prudence and virtue. This is pretty much the same bitch because it's all about you and sticking to what you believe in, your morals, and your truest self. Okay, so reiterating that point. Your feelings are valid, even if your actions could have been better. Or because it didn't get you anywhere. Knight of Cups, okay? So it could be a fatherly figure. It could be a water sign man. But it could also just be someone who's trying to help, contribute. You're also a water sign. So if you're a water sign man, then you. But, it could be anyone. But I'm just seeing a brand new perspective. Something really wholesome, I want to say, for some reason, but something that, again, it falls in line with you because you stayed true to yourself and you became the person you need to become. Okay, very, very much healthy mentally. Eight of Swords, interference, but she's gonna test you. If it's a relationship, she's gonna try to break you up. That's your third eight. You got 3 5s and 3 8s. If anyone was born in 85 or 58. Princess of Swords. I'm sorry, it's Prince of Swords. Princess of Swords was bottom of the deck. So maybe a little pettiness. It is a test, okay? It is a test. And things are here. Things are sent to try you, but your time's coming around. Don't stop trying. It's going to try to knock you off your horse here. It's going to try to knock you off your ace, your money. They're going to try to... Better be careful with them air signs. Some of them have good intentions, but you got to know which ones, right? I sip my own damn tea. Okay. 10 of Discs, wealth. Okay, baby, I see you. You focus on the money. Then that's what you got to do to ignore the petty bullshit. Could even be a work thing that comes to interrupt you. You know what I mean? Could be this little air sign caused you problems, but actually it pays off to deal with them. Or again, whatever these moves were up here. Hey, if in the end it benefits, that's what that 9 of Discs was, gain. It was Princess. That is really weird. I showed you Princess of Discs, and then I said, never mind, we'll do Princess. I showed you Princess of Swords, and then I said, I'm going to cut the deck, and it was 9 of Discs, okay? Now I'm seeing Princess Swords and 10 of Discs. Do you understand? It's like there's something there where... Seeing prince and princesses, not very impressive, not very important, right? But at the same time, it will benefit you in the end. It's almost like it'll make you a profit, either your attitude or this like constant effort that you're putting into something, or an air sign, or whatever it is. It could even, I feel like it's something that nags at you, or someone who nags at you. It's very strange, but that's gonna really put you in a safe place. So you got 2 10s too, which is cool. Ace of Cups. Wealthy in the mind. Really. Going back to this. You have 10 of Cups and then you have the 10 of Discs with the Ace of Cups. So reiterating this energy for sure. Wealth with the Ace of Cups is basically satiety. Yeah, like that's really cool, Pisces. You're really like, if you can just get a fucking grip on whatever this is, I could just see you flourish. I really could. But remember, all these swords can also be conflict, especially you had that 8 of swords, like interference, like people are trying to actively fuck with you almost, or they're trying to help you. It could be either or, but it's going to motivate you or lead you to having true success, okay? But then we also have the 5 of discs. What is this? You just have the 10 and the 9. Like, why'd you go back down? 3 of Cups abundance. That doesn't even add up. You maybe just don't want it. Maybe you don't want to go all the way. Maybe you don't want to reach the top. Maybe you don't want to make all that money. Because then what are you going to do with it? You know, maybe you're content with where you're at or what you're doing right now. There's nothing wrong with that. You can still be abundant and have less. That's very, very interesting. Good for you. Stay humble. Stay humble, truly. You might realize it's a lot of stress to have it all and you just want some of it. And that's okay, bitch. That's okay. I love that for you, honestly. Like, it takes a lot to recognize that in ourselves. Truly. So if that's how you're feeling, do it. Okay. Let's see what is going on with the money. Because that 5 of discs did seem weird, didn't it? Let's go with Adramelech. Beware of judging by appearances, especially those who dress to impress but have no substance behind their style. Yeah, I called that out at the beginning. I remembered him. Peacocker. Yeah, just because they look good and make their life look good in front of you doesn't mean that they're shit. Doesn't mean they give a fuck. Doesn't mean they are worth a fuck. It doesn't mean anything, really. Like, I just never been into designer, you know what I mean? So it's easy for me to see that. But, yeah. Just saying. Just a reminder, especially people you work with and shit, or want to be like in work ethic or something, you know, or in that scene or line of work is the phrase I was looking for. And then we have Belphegor. I was just trying to see if there's another one card here. Belphegor. Beware of inspiration that seems too good to be true and ideas that seem like easy money with little work required. That's the thing. Maintaining those 10s and 9s kind of tough at times. You know, it takes a lot of work. And you thought, oh, it's easy to have money, but it's a lot of work. A lot of planning, a lot of handling, a lot of people coming at you, too, for it. And, you know, if you just want enough to keep you afloat or keep you stable, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to be having it all, sort of thing. I don't want to use the term rich or put a cap on this or some kind of limit, but like, if you don't want to be a millionaire, you know, you don't have to be. And you don't have to pretend to want to be either. Some people are like all about the money, chasing the bag, and like, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be rich. You don't have to be like that, because it might just be too much or more work than you are cut out for or expecting or whatever. Okay? I'm just saying. It's not that you can't do those things, but, you know, don't think it's going to just be some easy thing. Like you just get a check and then it's over or something. You know, it's like a lot. It's a lot deeper than that. So also, if you do want that, you need to prepare yourself and realize, wow, this is going to be different. Like, this is not what I'm used to. It's a whole new ballgame, whole new level. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking so much about it, but it just feels really relevant, Pisces. So we have Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Again, maybe something you thought would be quick, easy money is a lot harder work than you wanted it to be, so you have to think of something else. You have invested in something or were working on something, it didn't go well, and now you're doing something else kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just something like that. Joy. Rejoicing in the present. Stay grateful. Stay blessed. I don't know. I don't really have to reiterate that. Trick or treat. Play mischief. Mischief and play. Okay? Keep it silly. Keep it fun. You don't have to be serious all the time. You're not a very notoriously serious sign. So just lean into it. And then we have death. Where the eternal cycle begins. The eternal cycle begins here. yeah, it's about a rebirth. It's about letting go of all of this shit. Whatever you're dealing with, sure, you might get paid, but it's not going to be the life that you really want, basically. So, I'm just saying. Think of something else. Creating through the ashes. The eternal cycle begins here. It's time to rebirth, reborn, rebrand. All right? And werewolf, exploring wildness. Get out of your comfort zone. I think that goes well with the trick or treat card, because it's really like, go howl at the moon. Maybe even go streaking or something. Like, just have fun with it. But also be ready for the next full moon, I would say, too. Because I think that's when you truly will recognize that you are transforming and you are getting to the next level. And that's why you need to think about this stuff and be prepared for it. Okay? So funny. I don't know why I was thinking about well, I do know why I was thinking about a podcast, but I don't know why it came up in a sense, or why it kind of like cranked up in a way. I don't know how else to explain that. I feel like podcast, if some of you need to hear it, but at the same time, I think any creative project, but I think part of podcasting is that it's pretty low effort, easy. Not necessarily, okay, I shouldn't say that, but you don't have to be on camera, so it doesn't matter how you look. You can record it with a cell phone if you got a good enough phone, kind of thing. I think that's why it came up. And it's also talking. Maybe you need to get some thoughts out, speak your mind. But then I have hearth, happiness in our hearts and homes. So I'm also thinking like, yeah, that's something you could do from home. You can stream from home. And I think you need to just buckle in and get comfortable, cozy up by that fire, because we're in it for the long haul and things are going to be like this for a while, and you got to just do shit to keep you busy and to keep you occupied and to keep you from going crazy being stuck inside, basically. So I don't know, maybe listening to podcasts and feeling like you're talking to someone, that kind of thing, something about podcasts. Because we also have zombie, which is control, where again this whole like inside thing might be driving you nuts. You might be like binge watching too much, or like substance use, this kind of shit. Same energy here, right? Excessive and control, like something's got its hold on you, especially maybe being at home, so you have to kind of fix that little trigger that you have going on. But I see change because we have the mummy here, and that's change. It's something that it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last forever. It's really not. And you can definitely, I want to say, do something about it. Like, you, as soon as you recognize that you are being controlled, the sooner that you can get better from it. Okay? And then I'll reveal this. Ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. There's love coming from the other side for you, okay? Everybody wants to make sure that you're doing well, Pisces. It's nobody's fault but your own if you decide to let the snake roam the garden, okay? I don't know why I just said that. I was thinking about Miss Jody. It's along whatever, Lindsay, Jillian from You're the Worst. I don't know, girl. Okay. So, ancestors, the legacy and love of our DNA. I'm going to be done before I make another stupid joke, okay? I hope that helped, Pisces, and thanks for tuning in. I will see you next time.